Hello and welcome to Astronomy Spotlight for July. My name is Kirk Rosberg. I'm the planetarium coordinator here at the Hastings Museum. And this month we will be looking at both highlights of the evening sky and the pre-dawn sky. So let's start with the evening sky. On July 6th at dusk, you will see Venus blazing at magnitude -4, low in the west. There it is. Now, you will also notice on the 6th, roughly through the 11th, a relatively bright magnitude 1.4 star, this being Regulus. And I'll just turn it on there. It is the star, the blue-white star closest to Venus at this time. Regulus and Venus appear closest to each other on the 8th and the 9th. So I'm going to remove the star labels because there are just too many of them there. Now, I want to show you what the pairings will look like for each of those nights, starting from the 6th. This is the 6th. Here is the 7th, 8th, 9th. As you can see, they are very close together. 10th, and finally, the 11th, as they start to pull away from each other. Regulus is sometimes called Cor Leonis, the heart of the lion. Leo, one of the 12 constellations of the zodiac. And by the way, we are looking at the sky right now at 10:30 in the evening. Currently, the brightest of all the stars we can see in the evening sky from the northern hemisphere is Arcturus. It is not only bright, but orange in color. Find it easily by locating the handle of the Big Dipper, which forms a nice bending line or an arc, and follow the arc to Arcturus. And if you want to find another bright star of summer, you can then drive a spike to Spica in the constellation of Virgo, the maiden. So again, take the handle of the Big Dipper and follow the arc to Arcturus and drive a spike to Spica in Virgo. On July 24th, the waxing gibbous moon is near Cor Scorpii, the heart of the scorpion, whose common name is Antares, meaning anti-Aries, or the rival of Mars, because of its similarity in color to the red planet. And it will be low in the south. Now let's turn to the pre-dawn sky. Speaking of Mars, it is still visible in the pre-dawn sky at magnitude 1.4, a little fainter than Antares, at least right now. From approximately the 7th of July through the 20th, you can observe two red star-like objects relatively close to one another before dawn around 5 to 5:15 a.m. Mars, of course, being one of them, and the bright red star Aldebaran in Taurus the Bull. Very close together. So this is the 7th. And let's just go forward here a few days. 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th. So they are relatively close to each other before dawn. So Aldebaran is in Taurus, the bull, and it is part of the V-shaped cluster of stars called the Hyades, although it is not a physical member of the Hyades cluster. It just appears to be so. This pairing gives any skywatcher a chance to compare the hues of Mars and Aldebaran. Which one is redder? Saturn, as you can see high on the screen here, remains visible before dawn. On July 7th, the ringed planet and the waning gibbous moon are in conjunction. So let's go back to the 7th. They're in conjunction or just pretty close together. Saturn shines at magnitude 0.7, so it is still bright even in the moonlight. Thank you for watching Astronomy Spotlight. Please join me again next month for another edition.